everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 266. I have my friend Steph here once again.
Guys.
We're going to do another battle of the band, or battle of the albums.
Yep.
Right. Who do we got today?
Today we have the first self-titled album by FASTWAY. And we have Another Perfect Day by MOTORHEAD.
So the year now is 1983. First of all, this was I need to tell you this part. This was a mess to do at one time. So I was, mostly listening to on YouTube. And then I said, okay, I'm going to go listen to the record upstairs. Then I texted him last night. I'm like, oh, we have a problem here. And the cover doesn't match the order of the songs. So on the record, the songs are all different. I was like, oh my God, do I need to redo this here? And yeah, I did there. But that was a little mess there. Plus, Motorhead is not a band that's usually in my comfort zone. Okay, I don't know about you there.
I would say they're kind of like halfway. It's not a band that I think I have everything until early 90s, and after that, not that they didn't came out with anything good, I just stopped listening to them, so I don't have like all the Motorhead, but I do.
I don't have them all either.
No.
It's not even. I think I maybe have 6 or 8. So, but it's a work in progress. But I've had this one for a while, so we are going to do Motorhead's Another Perfect Day versus FASTWAY self-titled. Now, what is the relation between these two bands? Because we've always had a relation between the two albums. Sorry, we're going to be doing, and this one is, well, Motorhead. Fast Eddie Clark from FASTWAY used to be in Motorhead before he got fired, I believe.
I'm not sure if he was fired or just he left, but
it wasn't going well between them and Filthy Animal Taylor and Lemmy, I believe. And who do we have to? This is the first and only album with Brian Robertson from Thin Lizzy. That apparently also did not go well. Well, I said I was going to say if you ask Lemmy, but you can't there. But there was an interview on YouTube where they're like, that was like the biggest error they did was getting Brian Robertson. Not because of his talent, but because it didn't fit with the dirtiness of Motorhead. So anyway, we're going to be doing track versus track. So we're going to like song side one versus song side one of each album, like we've done in the past. So, ready? Did I miss anything?
nope.
All right, just have a little swig there. All right, let's go. So, Motorhead, song 1 is Back at the Funny Farm versus FASTWAY, Easy Livin'. So who do you got for this?
All right. I hadn't listened to Another Perfect Day in a long time, and I thought for sure Easy Living was gonna win it, but I love Back at the Funny Farm. I love the lyrics. What did he say one time? Something about I love the jacket, but the arms are a little too long, or something like that. Just like pure Lemmy. Anyway, so after re-listening to it a bit, I'm gonna go with Back at the Funny Farm. So it would be Motorhead for me.
All right, so one Motorhead. So myself, I find both intro tracks to be excellent.
Yeah, true.
Okay, like Easy Living and Back at the Funny Farm, they're both like, to me, great songs. But I do love, like Steph, don't touch that. I love Back at the Funny Farm a little bit better than Easy Livin', and I love Easy Livin'. Like that probably is, well, it easily is my favorite song of this album.
Of that album.
Back at the Funny Farm. Plus, I've had it also on a mix for years, so it kind of I know it too
Okay.
pretty well. So back at the funny farm, we both have that
match.
choice. All right.
All right, track number 2. We have Shine by Motorhead and Feel Me, Touch Me, Do Anything You Want from Fastway.
All right. So my turn first.
Yep.
Okay. So Shine's good. But the Fastway, Feel Me, Touch Me, especially in the middle, you know, when there's like a little breakdown and it's like, listen to it in your earphones. It's like just like complete zen, I find. I absolutely love Fastway, so I'm gonna go with Fastway for Feel Me, Touch Me, Do Anything You Want. The whole album I love, by the way, there, but this one, just that little middle, I find it's very well recorded. I don't know if you know what middle I'm talking about. Like it's just very slow, like a swing type
Okay.
of that part. Listen to it in your earphones and be like, oh, okay, now I see why Dan had a boner, you know. So anyway, you.
That one, I think both songs are very good. I'm gonna give it to Shine by Motorhead. Not that I don't like Feel Me, Touch Me, but for some reason I really like Shine. That's probably maybe my third best song on the album. I really like
Okay, okay.
that song. So that will be the winner for me.
No match. All right. Next up, Dancing on Your Grave from Motorhead versus All I Need Is Your Love by Fastway.
All right. Love Dancing on Your Grave, and really, really love All I Need Is Your Love. So it's gonna be Fastway with All I Need Is Your Love, but I just find also funny that these two songs, one is about like death and the other one's about
That's
love.
true.
So anyway, so Fastway will have it for me.
You can hold that one up too. Dancing on Your Grave is probably my third favorite of the album, but like I said, I love this album a lot. And All I Need Is Your Love is so friggin' good.
It's catchy.
Dave King's like, I have some bandmates and they were into what's his band? Flogging Molly.
Okay.
He's a Celtic, and he kept talking about Flogging Molly, and then I never did the. Of course, when I started doing research on Fastway one time for an old episode, I'm like, oh my God, that's the same guy from Flogging Molly he keeps talking about. And I was like, plus he did a band called Catmandu. I don't know if you have that
Oh,
one.
I don't have it, but I've heard. I
Yeah.
didn't know it
Apparently,
was
it's
in
a
there.
one and done. That's also Dave King.
Oh,
So I'm gonna probably get it eventually there. But yeah, All I Need Is Your Love. Will be my choice for this one also, as opposed to Dancing on Your Grave.
we have a match.
There you go.
All right, fourth track, Rocket by Motorhead versus Another Day by Fastway.
Okay. Okay, so again, Rocket is good. Another Day is so freaking good. It's I don't know. I'm going with Another Day again by Fastway. I'll explain myself after this whole episode is done there, but yeah, this one for me is Another Day. I love it, like the whole thing there. So sorry, Rocket. It's a good song, but Another Day for me is great. There you go.
All right, maybe you can explain after my choice, because I do not like Another Day.
No?
Oh my God, it just starts slow, and even when it picks up, it's anyway.
Yeah, okay.
But Rocket, like, how can you not love a song that starts with an amazing drum roll?
Yeah.
And then I think the first lyrics are something like rock and roll saved my soul or something like that. I mean,
I was mixing it up. Doesn't he have a song called Rock Out with Your Cock Out? Is that Motorhead? There's another song somewhere called Rock Out.
okay,
And I was like, is this the song that nope, it wasn't the song at all.
So, yeah, Rocket, Motorhead for me.
Okay, another no match. You have 2 matches so far?
Yeah,
All right, is it me here?
you named the song.
Yeah. Okay, so One Track Mind from Motorhead versus Heft with an exclamation point. I gotta do that. Heft. All right.
That one was an easy choice. I do not like One Track Mind. It feels like a track like they were in the studio and said, okay, we need one more song and let's just put something together real quick. And so Hef for me is the one I would choose, and I really like Hef, even though it's against a song that I really don't like. I think it's actually a very good song for
Yeah, that's the one that starts with the sort of like a bass.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, keep that up there. Heft also for me. That's also on the, I don't know if you know, it's also on the Trick or Treat soundtrack, eh? There's
Yes.
one song from this album and one song from All Fired Up.
Okay, that's the third one?
No, the second one.
Second one. Okay.
This one and then All Fired Up. And then for the soundtrack, it's a all brand new songs except one song from the first one and one song from the second one. If you didn't know. Now you know.
I did.
So yeah, Heft for me here also. So we got a match.
Got another match.
All right.
All right. Now we're going track 6.
Mm-hmm.
One Track Mind by Motorhead. No. One track. Yeah, that's right. Another Perfect Day by Motorhead versus We Become One. Fastway.
All right. So me first.
That's the 6th track. Sorry.
Yeah, side one.
Yeah,
sorry, side 2. Trust me, that was complicated there. I was like,
Let's not
Jesus
start
Christ.
that again.
Another Perfect Day. How do you name an album? The song that I just find is okay. I will also go with Fastway.
Oh.
We Become One. It's 2 songs that are, I guess, fairly equal, but one is just slightly better than the other one, again, to me.
I totally agree.
Yeah?
On my notes, I said this one could go either way. There's not one that I prefer more than the other, but I find that We Become One is more, I guess I enjoy it a little better. So
Yeah.
again, Fastway, We Become
And it's
One.
like, and you name your album Another Perfect Day, and I was like, isn't that like naming your Motley Crue album Nona?
Would you like it more?
No.
Okay.
I don't know, this is a joke. By the way, I'm wearing this Motley Crue shirt because I bought this for the show we went to, and it came in the mail 2 days after the show. Now I have 2 shirts. So, good one, Dan. Okay. Is it me singing there? Singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Marching Off to War by Motorhead versus Give It All You Got by Fastway.
For me, that was a pretty easy choice. Give It All You Got by Fastway. Marching Off to War is good, but I find it's just okay. Like it's
Yeah.
good. It's not going really anywhere, but I think Give It All You Got is catchy and
Keep that one up there. You can tell right away. Give It All You Got is uber catchy, is so catchy, and Marching Off to War is good. I'm gonna say more after the end regarding this there, but yeah, my vote also goes to Fastway, Give It All You Got, because it's really, really catchy. All right.
track number 8, I Got Mine by Motorhead versus Say What You Will by Fastway.
Okay, this was the tough one for me because I Got Mine is probably my second favorite song off of Another Perfect Day, but it's also going against easily Fastway's most popular song,
Yeah.
Say What You Will. And I really, really love Say What You Will. That's like, oh, I first heard that song off, remember those CD compilations I had bought there, Youth Gone Wild?
Yeah.
Man, there was so many good stuff on there. That's what, another reason why I started buying other bands was because of those. And I was like, when I heard Fastway, I was like, I've heard the name all my life, and then I heard that song. I was like, wow, that's a great. And it's not. You're like, okay, here's the new song by X Motorhead guitarist. It is not what you expect.
Yeah.
It's, but yeah, it works in this album. Let me put it that way. So anyway, that's my vote. Say What You Will by Fastway, which is unfortunate because the other song, I Got Mine, is like my second favorite off that album, Motorhead. There you go.
Well, same thing here. Say What You Will. I Got Mine is very good also, but yeah, this.
Just that little. Oh man, I love that song. There was no video for that. Can you believe that? But it was their big hit. By the way, Fastway, if you don't know, I must have mentioned it in my, you actually mentioned it before we started taping. It was supposed to be Fast Eddie Clark and Pete Way from UFO.
Yeah.
But at the last minute, didn't he go to Ozzy Osbourne to tour with him? Or was it he went to do Wasted?
I know he went to do Wasted, but I don't remember him going to.
I think it was Ozzy Osbourne.
Maybe, yeah.
A tour.
Okay.
Not an album, a tour, I believe. So, but the name Fastway, so Fast Eddie Clark and Pete Way, Fastway, that's where that comes from. If you guys didn't know. Okay, whose turn is it to intro?
You.
Me? Okay. Tales of Glory from Motorhead versus You Got Me Running by Fastway.
All right. I think maybe we'll have a little bit of controversy here, but I really like Tales of Glory. I like You Got Me Running. I think it's catchy and stuff, but I find Tales of Glory is like pure Motorhead style. The type of songs I like from them. So yeah, Tales of Glory would be my choice.
All right. Well, I guess you can just sort of see where I'm going to go with this next one here. So I'm going to go with You Got Me Running. You got me running. Again, it's friggin' I got that stuck in my head. Even though I've been listening to Motorhead, because I knew that one by heart. Been listening to Motorhead the last couple of days for sure. And then, yeah, it's nothing against Motorhead. It's just, I do love You Got Me Running a little bit more. So. And the last one?
Die You Bastard
Bastard! With an exclamation mark. Sorry.
versus Give It Some Action.
All right. What do you think is going to happen here? Die You Bastard did nothing for me. So I'm going to go with Give It Some Action from Fastway. Again, a great, starts off a little slow, but then goes into a great song once again. Again, maybe my least favorite of this album,
Okay.
to a point, but Die You Bastard just didn't really do anything for me.
Ah, okay.
So that's me. Give it some action.
For me, they were both good songs, but after listening to it a little bit more, I will go with Die You
Bastard. Now, hold that Motorhead up album. I want to say this, okay? It wasn't fair to a point because I love that Fastway album. But I'm going to say this to all you Motorhead fans before you start putting comments and hate comments. I love this album, okay? It's probably one of my favorites by Motorhead as a whole. But when you do it song versus another song, I'm sorry. Like, what was it? 9-1 for me.
For you, okay.
For Fastway. And it could have almost been 10-0, but like Back of the Funny Farm is just that great, I find there.
Okay.
And it was close with the I Got Mine. I was like, if it wasn't for such an iconic song by FASTWAY, probably would have chosen I Got Mine. I Got Mine. But I want to make it clear, I do like this album a lot. But I just like that FASTWay album a lot more. Has nothing to do with Motorhead being good or bad there. So anyway, I just wanted to say that out loud.
Do you find, since you like I Got Mine, I think that's the only song that I find personally that I can hear a little bit of Tin Lizzy-ish. There's a guitar sound and there's a riff that he does, not often, but kind of like at the beginning and more at the end, that I find, oh, that I can.
Not just that song. So I while you were talking, I was gonna type jam, and I said, okay, that's gonna confuse it while we're filming. There's a lot of these songs that end with like a jam, like this guitar solo. Don't you notice? And for Motorhead,
Yeah, true. I didn't.
And a lot of them, and I do love that. I love those. And it's just like, it doesn't sound like Motorhead as much, but I love that album. I don't want to make it clear that I do like the album, that album, but FASTWAY to me, for my taste, is a little bit. But yeah, like your Thin Lizzy comment, that's what I meant. That's why I wanted to add to it that a lot of these songs, Thin Lizzy is all about the dual guitars, and not that there's dual guitars on this, but there's these little jams of really, really great guitars I find on Another Perfect Day. 'Cause I think that flopped, or didn't it? Like at the time.
I don't remember it if it flopped or not, but for some reason, and maybe I thought I read somewhere that when they were on tour, the fans didn't like the new guitarist because he would be wearing shorts all the time or something like that.
Yes, but I thought it was Lemmy and Filthy Animal Taylor that didn't like Brian Robertson.
Okay.
Because he kept wearing those, and it was like, we're talking beach shorts, like what the hell is that video? They're Y&T Summertime Girls. You know what I'm talking about? Those types of shorts. If you know what I'm talking about there. And there's a picture. I don't know where I saw it there, but there's a picture of both, and he's wearing fucking shorts, and not Lemmy shorts. I don't know if
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But they're like Lemmy wears jean shorts. This guy was like beach or summertime girls type shorts.
80s volleyball shorts or whatever.
That was another reason, apparently, that. But apparently, again, I don't know if it was the fans that didn't like Brian Robertson. But I definitely remember an interview online, on YouTube actually, and it was Filthy Animal Taylor and Lemmy talking about this and that. And then that album was, they're like, oh, the only bad thing about that album was, and then Filthy Animal was like, Brian Robertson. And they really rimmed him a new one there. Like it was like, okay, that I was not aware of that. But anyway, both albums are great. From my point of view, it's just, it wasn't fair because I really love FASTWAY. Okay. But it was normal for us to do this album versus that one. I just wanted to make that clear for the Motorhead fans out there. I do love the album. I do love because it's more my style of music. Yeah. So there you go. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. So there you have it. So we got we got to do the count there. So 1, 2.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5. That's it, right? 5 matches between you and I. Well, it's easy for you. Like, tell me which ones you chose, except for Easy Living.
I chose All I Need Is Your Love, F. We Became One. Give It All You Got. Say What You Will. That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus this match, 6 matches with the first songs. I did choose Motorhead. I felt bad. I was like, okay. And then yesterday I was like, oh my God, these songs, like they're all mixed up from my point of view. And I was like, at the end I was like, I'll be okay for today, for recording. And then I'm like, That didn't really choose. Again, if this song, I Got Mine, was probably somewhere else versus something else, like maybe We Become One or Give It Some Action, yeah, for sure, Motorhead would have had a second vote for me. But Say What You Will, come on, man, that's like a classic Fastway right there. So anyway, c'est bon?
C'est bon.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the little like button and the bell to be notified when we publish new content like this. Do you remember what next is coming up for 1984?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
It is Kick-Axe, Vices versus Helix walking the razor's edge.
All right.
Canadian Showdown.
That's the link. All right, we'll see you guys for that episode whenever he decides to come back. And on that note, thank you again for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And we shall see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.